Okay, so tonight, Merry Christmas. Actually, it's Merry Christmas Eve. I'm hoping that I'm releasing this on Christmas Eve rather than Christmas. But we have some new friends that came out today, and I have been grinding and playing other tanks too. I took a day off today, and just have been having a lot of fun playing World of Tanks. Now, in general, I don't usually play all day long, but today I did, so now I'm kind of burnt out. So we'll see how I play. But I found these tanks, the light line, to be a lot of fun. So let's take a look here, the tech tree. My son went to the Chihi or Chihe, or however you say it. And then I went down the Haggo, Kenai, and Ken Ho line. Eventually I probably will do these and we'll do a little mini review. Obviously these being lower tier tanks I'm not going to give tons of attention to, but they are worth mentioning. One of the funny things that happened today obviously is that everybody and their mother's brother is on the server playing these tanks. Now by this evening it's kind of calmed down a little bit, but the first couple battles that we played, maybe even the first 2 hours, every tank that was in tier 2 and 3 was a Chinese tank. It was pretty funny. But that's kind of calming down now already. So I think by the end of the week, we'll probably see a couple here and a couple there. And a lot of people don't like them because they're not figuring them out. But they each have a good little thing about them that is worthwhile to play. I don't know that I'll necessarily keep the Haggo or the Kenai, or Kenai, or however you pronounce it. Kenai. Because, they're tier 2 and 3 tanks. They're nothing special. But they are fun. I kind of have been enjoying them, like I said. However, the tier 4 tank, the Kiho, can be, in the right situations, a lot of fun. This is actually a pretty fun little tank. It has a pretty wicked gun. I actually got into a battle with a KV-1 and was able to circle him to death. And have had some other pretty funny escapades with this tank. Now, as the evening goes on and better players get on, I'm not doing as well. But when this is a good seal clubber, so during the afternoon hours when the seals are abounding, this is actually a pretty powerful little tank. So let's take a quick look at each of them, and then we'll start running battles. First off here, we have the Haggo. And one of the outstanding features about the Haggo is that it has pretty decent gun depression. Another odd thing about the Haggo is that the top gun, the 5.7 centimeter, actually does more damage. Excuse me. It has only one lower penetration for the HE than it does for the regular ammo. So you're almost better off just playing it with HE because you're always going to do damage. You're not going to bounce. And if you do penetrate, you're going to do a lot more damage. So the accuracy is terrible on the Top Gun, obviously 0.5. It's got a fast aiming time though. And for a mini derp cannon, it's kind of a good rate of fire. So you can see here 17.65 is the standard rate of fire. And that's pretty darn good. So this is I've been enjoying this tank. It's like any other tier 2 tank. It's nothing special. It's not super fast. It's not really well armored. It doesn't have a great gun, but it's kind of all around a well balanced tank. Very thin armor. As you can see, the hull has 12, 12, and 10, so you pretty much get hit by everything. But once again, at tier 2, that's not abnormal. Here we have turret armor. The front is 35. The back and sides are 25 and 25. So top speed is going to be about 40 miles per hour, or 40 kilometers per hour. Decent traverse at 44. Okay turret traverse at 36, but if you combine the two of them so that you turn the turret and the tank at the same time, you can whip it around pretty fast. 300-foot view range, 425-foot signal range. I think I have the top radio on this already. Yeah, I do. So this tank I have eluded today. And it's not going to make a great scout. It's an okay scout, and I have it kind of set up for scouting. I've got the vents, and I've been running the camo net and also the binoculars. I don't see a reason to spend a ton of money on this tank, so I'm using stuff that I use already for my tank destroyers. And so that's this guy, and we'll take him for a battle in a little bit. And I'm going to be platooning with my sons, Mark and Ryan, who are known as Hakomendaku and Hakamenhuku. And our clan calls them Hakalugi 1 and 2. So let's move on to the second tank here. The Kenai, or Kenai, or however you would pronounce it. This tank also, like the Haggo, but even more so, has just outstanding gun depression. I mean, you really can shoot almost straight down. So one of the strengths is, even though it doesn't have great armor, you can, like the Matilda or some of these other good gun depression tanks, you can spider up against the side of a cliff and just pop the turret over and shoot. And that gives you a straight or almost a down angle, which allows you to keep the tank protected at all times. So this is a decent benefit and a good way to protect your tank and keep it alive longer and still get some shots off. Once again, it's not very fast, so you're not going to be doing a lot of scouting. And then also, you'll notice that the hull armor, once again, it's even thinner, I think, than the Haggo. Oh, no, it's thicker on the front. Same on the back and sides. However, here, we now move up to 50 kilometers per hour. We even get 2 more on the traverse speed. The turret remains the same. So you're going to have to turn the tank and the turret to whip it around fast. I've done the suspension to kind of help it a little bit with speed. And well, it doesn't really help speed, but it helps, strength. So if you get shot, it keeps the treads from breaking. I'm also running the vents and a camo net, so if I go out to spot, I can just park up somewhere, and then the camo net will help hide me. However, with all these tanks, since they're brand new today, none of my crews are having camo or anything like that. They're still learning. And one of the things I didn't like about the patch is that they've changed this to show the you can see here my actual percentage on this guy is 81%, plus 5, plus 9. Well, that's cool that it shows 95%, but I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to get my perk right around the corner. Well, no, not until that 81 reaches 100% am I going to get any perks for this guy. So with all these tanks, eventually they will get camo, but right now there's no camo for them. No camo perk and no Sixth Sense or no any of the other perks that are available. Once more, an in-depth look at this guy. This tank, the Kehoe, is, I don't know, I'm clicking with it. I got my mastery badge on the third battle, the Ace Tanker, which, of course, because it's a brand new tank, it's not that hard to do. But it's got a wicked little gun, and you can actually penetrate a lot of bigger tanks, Tier 5, without a problem. Now, Tier 6 is going to present a problem. And let's look at the gun here. 87 penetration, 75 damage. But it's a fairly quick little tank, so you're going to, flank your opponent, and you're going to work your way around them, and then you're going to shoot them in the back or side. So a KV-1, a Churchill, you're going to be fine hitting them from the back. You're going to penetrate most of the time. So from the front, you're going to have a hard time. But because it's a fast little guy, you can kind of scoot around them. And one of the things that this tank is lacking that the other ones have is the gun depression. This one does not depress nearly as far as the the standard tanks that we're running into. Or I'm sorry, it doesn't depress as far as the other two light tanks. So that's kind of a disappointment, but it makes up for it in awesomeness, and you'll see when we run it. I'm using the gun rammer because you want a fast rate of fire with that gun. Also the vents to help things along, and my binocs so I can snipe with it. Now this is the first one out of these 3 that is a decent sniper tank, and we have here you can see the accuracy is 0.42, which isn't great, but it's also not horrible, and a pretty fast 2.3 second aiming time. And at 25, with a rate of fire of 25, we're shooting pretty much every 2.5 seconds, which is phenomenal. So all 3 of these tanks, I've already pretty much researched everything in the tech tree. I know this one is going to be the radio, but I will do it eventually, but I'm more interested in getting into the Chinu. So I probably will just jump to the Chinu, and eventually as I play this tank for fun, I'll unlock the radio. Sorry, my dogs are barking. Actually, they're my mom's dogs. They were ours, now they're my mom's because we have 6 kids and we don't need dogs. but they're loved, and they're here visiting for Christmas. Okay, so let's. I'm going to go ahead and platoon up here in a second with my sons, and we're going to go ahead and run these little guys and have some fun. So we'll start with the Haggo, and then we'll go to the Kenai and the Kehoe, and I'll probably give you 1 or 2 battles of each, and then we will call it a Merry Christmas Eve, and then you guys can go and be with your families and hopefully have a nice Christmas. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, here we are. I love the new lighting, by the way. I know a lot of people are complaining about it. Now, you can't. I had to turn the shadows off to record, so you won't. Like my Mac, I'm recording on my laptop right now. You won't see any shadows, but the shadows look really cool now. I'm going to go left here. Yeah. Now, Mark is going to be running a stock Haggo, and as you can see here, we've been bottom tiered, so we may have to run a second battle here to get a good clip. I almost got run over. Because, obviously, we're just going to get clobbered. But, yeah, and that's one of those things. This tank does pretty well on tier, but when you go up to tier 3 and tier 4, it doesn't translate so well. It's kind of a weak tank. And here's the HE gun. Don't forget we're firing HE. And no wonder I didn't penetrate. I was... Aww. Okay. Get him, Rue. Nice shooting, Ryan. Nice shooting, Tex. Okay, so, is that M2 medium in this valley over here? No, he's over on the other side, so... He's here? Oh, no, he's dead. And the D1, can we hit him? He's pretty far for my gun. I don't... Yeah, I dropped a shell in front of him. I tracked him. Looks like we're going to lose the right side, so we need to keep an eye open. We're probably going to have to go back. All right, good shooting, guys. Let's start heading back the other way. We'll let these... yeah, because these other guys can go. They've got their heavy tanks. There's a Haggo up on the hill. Yeah, I'll never hit him. They broke through on the right flank. We need to get over there as fast as possible. It'll get faster when you get the better motor. Yeah, you look right by me. So we're going to run into about, looks like 5 or 6 tanks here coming up. Oh, there they are. Boy, they move fast. Dang, you forget being at the higher tiers how fast these low tier tanks. Ha, tracked them. Okay. Uh-oh. Dang it. Oh, perfect. So let me use my fire extinguisher, and then I still exploded. Thanks. Yeah. Well, no big surprise there. Let's see where Ryan's at. Oh, he's dead too. Yeah, well, we were the bottom tanks, and the rest of our team completely fell apart, so what do you do? We still have a good chance to win, though. But you get to see how the gun operates, and we'll run one more of these tanks, so I'll catch up with you at the end of the battle here. Okay, so we can see the battle results here. They're not superb, but I got a lot of spotting damage. Did some actual damage, too. Looks like 29 hit points. But I did 192 with assist. Got a pretty good... yeah, it's average. So, and you can see here, I was the best of the 3 of us, but really that's not saying much. We didn't really do a whole lot in that battle. But really, you know, considering the tank, we're not going to really be doing much in a tier 3 battle with this thing. So let's go ahead and run it one more time, and then we will come back and take a look at it and move on to the next tank. Okay, so here's a perfect example of what's been going on today. We have Chini Heaven going on at the top. Several Haggos, and then a mix of other tanks, but it's kind of funny. Oh, and one of the things that we did was fun this morning. Ryan and I took out our T127s because, I mean, literally everybody was running. So they were all running these Chinese tanks, and the T-127 is, you know, kind of hard to penetrate for these. So we were just going around just tearing other tanks to shreds. It was ridiculous. Between the two of us, we probably garnered about 5 to 6 kills a battle. It was pretty funny. So you can see here the gun depression where I'm aiming right now. It's just silly. So try to use that to your advantage. I didn't do that in the last battle because it was kind of an emergency situation. I just saw a tree fall over there. Yeah, there's a Panzer. Yeah, I'm going to try to hit him. I don't know. He's not looking at me, so... There's the HE doing little to no damage. Oops. But it's the finishing shot, right? Haggo. Mm-hmm. It's close. See how the shot arcs too. Good shot, Mark. Good kill, guys. Okay. Looks like a lot of them are... Yeah, they're all in the middle. Let's see if we can... I did see something moving out here. Like a tree fell down. So there's something on the islands. Uh-oh. I'm out. I'm exposed. Way to Haggo. Get myself in trouble. The VAE is still out there, so be careful. There's still a... Uh-oh. They're clobbering. Yeah, go ahead and fire on him. Oh. He's right where I am. I guess I have to... Oh, and I missed. I moved. Okay. These guys, I think, are aware of us being here. The Kenai doesn't seem like it's too hard to kill. I'm getting hit. What was hitting us? Cruiser 3, okay. Dang it. Okay. Are you getting hit? Kenai, boom, come on. Yeah, deplorable aiming. Okay, so we've kind of taken a bad situation and... Uh-oh, Cruiser 3, are you getting... Yeah, I'll try to keep him busy. He's got a lot of health. He's their big tank. Nice! Okay, so now we can take care of this Kenai. T-57's all they got left. Mop-up operation. Yeah. I really like these tanks. They are a lot of fun to play. Like I said, they're not going to be anything incredibly amazing, but they're good. They really are, you know. And I usually hate playing Tier 2, so this is actually a lot of fun. I'm enjoying myself in this little guy. Yeah, it was nice. Good job, guys. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look here at the results. A little bit higher than last time. Now, I am premium, so the actual score without premium is 524, but that's still pretty respectable for a Tier 2 tank to be earning, you know, 524 experience. Mark was in there just right behind me with 437. And, of course, he got a second-class badge. We both had 2 kills. Ryan was way down here. Still did a nice job with 118 damage. It is awful. The Tetrarch, of course, being on top. He had 6 kills. That guy, you know, saved the day. And he got a Top Gun, of course, with the 6 kills. So, good battle. All right, so let's move along here. So now to the Kenai. Once again, it's kind of a scouty, a little less flashy tank, but it's got even better gun depression than the Haggo. It's out of the 3 of them, it's got the best gun depression, and it's faster than the Haggo. So we may get bottom tiered, though, in a Tier 5 match. That seems to happen a lot with these. So here we go. Okay, so I keep saying Chinese tanks. I know they're Japanese. I'm sorry. They're Japanese tanks. And boy, going back, I know the way back when the Japanese and Chinese hated each other. So it's not a good thing to call one the other. These are 100% Japanese tanks that we're playing. Except for Ryan, he's playing his S-35. So he's got the potential to, yeah, he's going to, yeah, it is. And this is a good match for him because there's really nothing to oppose him. So as long as he plays smart, I wouldn't be coming down here, Ryan. I'd be sniping with that thing. But too late. Okay, so here's where the gun depth comes in. Just keep it down and... Oops, now it's too steep. I'm all upgraded. Okay, so keep your eyes open. LTP. So I get that LTP. Oh, dang it, he disappeared. Oh, who just pulled into me? Did I do any damage to your tank? Okay, at least I didn't take any health off. Yeah, that's great. Stupid freaking PZ1C. Yeah. There goes Ryan. Don't go out, Ryan. Don't get out there. Back in. Get to cover. I think their LTP made it up the hill. Ryan's got 4 kills already. He's right down there in the. See him in the nook. I hate. And you? Yeah. Backing out. Not letting him do it again. Kill him, Ryan. Kill him. Good. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, the PZ1C, once again, with these tanks, it's... he could tear anything apart. Well, hopefully those 18 guys that are on top of our hill, one of them is going to be capable of stopping the LTP, but I have my doubts. At these lower tiers, some of the players are just so bad that it's like they might as well not even be there. The LTP is just going to wreak havoc on them. All right, where did Mark go? Oh, you died? Oh, that's right. The PZ1C killed you. Oh, they got him. Good. Well, that's good news for our team. Yeah. Haggo, bye-bye. Well, there's more than that on top of the hill. No pressure. I think my track is broken. Yeah. Oh, it must be. Yeah, I'm rocked. Shoot. Okay. This guy's smart. He's using cover. I don't think it's such a little turd. It's funny looking. Okay, let's see here. Come on, Chinu. Come on, Chinu. Bye. Man, I know these guys. What are they doing? How's Ryan? Ryan, how are you doing over there? Good. That'll give him a top gun. I'm up to 3. Now the Artie is right there. You're probably going to get a better shot at him than I am. You're going to get 7. Yeah, pretty much when the S-35 is the top. when that the PZ S-35 gets to be the top tank, it need Top Gun. And you just saw there. Yeah, he just got 1, 3, 4. He just got 5 awards. Good job, Ryan. Good job. Okay, so he just got 5 awards. I got a Master Gunner. That's pretty good. Hang on. So, team score. I'm right below Hakamanduku, which, of course, he's unstoppable in that little tank. And look at the amount of damage. 1,000 damage in a Tier 3 battle. That's just insane. Yeah, good job, Ryan. I was thinking bottom. Good job. No damage and 104 experience. It's Tier 3. It's a crapshoot. Sometimes you do great. sometimes you don't. I think I'm satisfied with that then. So we'll move on to the the Type 98 too. If you look, they have these VS tank miniature battle tanks that you get a pack of 2. I think it's like $100, and you get a Sherman and then one of these, or you can get like a Tiger tank and a Russian T-34. Don't ever buy them; they're absolutely horrible. But the Type 98, I believe, was it the 98 mark or was it the 95?
I think it was the 95. Yeah,
Okay, so it's a Type 95. You can actually buy this tank. It's a miniature, fully controllable RC tank. The turret moves and everything. And in fact, the Haggo was the only one that we had good luck with. We had 8 of them. We tried 4 of them. 3 of them were broken. We sent them back. We got 4 more, and 3 of them were broken. We sent them back and got our money back. But the Haggo was the only one that worked. But it's like maybe 4 inches long. It's a pretty cool little tank, and it crawls over.
it's really a scale.
Yeah, it's very, very scale, and it works.
Might have been a Type 98. Or Type 97 is what.
Okay, so then we don't have that one here.
Okay,
So
yeah, we don't have it.
anyway, enough of that story. On with the best tank, I think, in the in our grouping here. This is the Type 5 Kehoe, and it's going to be a little bit difficult to play because you're going to be going up against Tier 5 and Tier 6 heavy tanks. And, usually it's Tier 5, sometimes it's all Tier 4, but occasionally you're going to get that type or that Tier 6 battle, and then you're just a scout, and it's at 50 kilometers per hour, it's really not a very fast scout. But the gun is good. You really can penetrate a lot of stuff, and I've killed BDRs with it. I've killed Stugs with it. I've killed KV-1s with it. Done some damage to a Churchill. I mean, it's not easy to do, but it works. So we're going to go ahead and suit up here, and we will see you in a second here in battle. Okay, so the way that I kind of look at this tank, and I don't have a Chinukai, but I feel that it's kind of a Tier 4 mini Chinukai is really what it ends up being. Let's go to the right, guys. Up the 909 line. I think we'll do better over there. So it's kind of a sniper. You're not going to press hard with it. You're going to kind of sit back and snipe. Sometimes you have to go toe-to-toe with stuff, but it's really not a good tank for that. Whoa, easy there, Mr. PZ3. Yeah, but you're running us into the side of the map. We need to make a left here. Yeah. Okay, so Mark is bringing his PZ3 because that's the only Tier 4 he has right now. And it's his favorite tank ever. This SU-85 wants to run me over for some reason, along with the PZ. I'm feeling very small, but you can just see the size of this tank compared to even the PZ3. It looks like a little micro tank. Okay, there's the Electo. Long aim time. Once again, I'm not 100%, so didn't have a chance to fire on him because it took too long to aim. I don't have a gun laying drive. Probably eventually I will. Okay, watch that T1 Heavy. But I guess the Electo's probably important because he can flank us. I'll tell you what, you let me watch the Electo, you go help with that. Okay, never mind. Kaboom. There's a Kenai. M7 isn't on. Oh man, we got tanks all over the place here, man. This is tight quarters here. All the corners are taken. Just stay put. Watch that M4. Okay, so the M4 has a good gun and a good turret, but you see I went right through his turret. No problems there. Yep, Ryan did too. Maybe he's got the first turret. But one more right there. Boom. Oh. Almost. Got him. Oh, T1 Heavy. Yeah, we're in a really bad position here, but yeah, I'm backing out, so let's get out of here. Watch it. Watch the Kenny is going down. Don't go that way. Oh, Mark. Lucky. Oh, did you bounce one? Yeah, that T1 Heavy has us pinned along with these. Alright, so I'm going to try to go this way maybe. See if I can get some hits on these guys that are sitting out over here. It's going to take me about 3 hits to kill. Yeah, that's what I'm going for here. And the Chiha. Oh, there's me. Oh. Yeah. So you can see it's kind of a slow load compared to most, you know. Is he aiming at me? Yes, he is. Oh. Oh, man. The left side is completely disintegrated. Dang it. Yeah, but we're doing so good, so let's just keep going. Oh. Well. I think we need to start heading back because that BDR, there's a VK, there's an Electo, AT2. I mean, it's just, they just killed our, dang it. Yeah. Well, despite our team, we did good. We did what we could. Yeah, and Ryan with his nothing. Mm-hmm. The AT2 you're going to have to hit in that little turret, and we probably won't be able to do anything. I don't think I have enough penetration to really... You know, that Stug, I was like, is that Stug going to hit me? And sure enough, I don't know if you guys saw that, but the bullet just went flying right past me. Oh, this is bad. I'm totally exposed. Come on, get to cover. Oh, get to cover. Yeah, and they're all coming after me. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. I mean... Look at the BDR. Well, I want to do that. I want to get them between us so that they have... Whoa, Electo! Whoops. Yeah, well... Here comes the big one. Oh, boy. I'm not going to be able to do anything to that guy. At least he's... I'm just... I know. This dang teams. Oh, he got my commander. Yeah. What are you supposed to do, you know? I think he broke my gun, too. Yeah, you know. What are you going to do? Can't control. All right, so let's take a look at how we did. How much do you guys want to bet, once again, who the top scorer is on the team?
Hey, that's surprising.
Yeah, jeez. That just shows you what goes on sometimes. So that's the randomness of random battles, correct? Yep, that's what pubs are. So not bad. This, like I said, this tank has the power to be a pain in the butt to the enemy team, and that is exactly what it does. It's fun. It's so little that you can really sneak it into places, and you know, it's not a good scout tank, but it does do okay as a sniper, and it does do okay as kind of a tank that will harry your opponents. So anyway, it's a good little tank, and I'm really enjoying it so far. In fact, let's take a look at the service records now that we're I'm waiting for Ryan to come back. He's got to do something real quick. So so far since I started playing, when I went to bed last night, I had a 51.39. I'm already up to 51.45. So I have a feeling that the statistics are going to be good. Let's look at by nation. Where does Japan fall on this list? So we have somewhere here. Oh yeah, all available. I should turn that on. So far, not great. Not great. Look at the Kiho, which I just played, has a 50% win rate. Now I've only gotten 12 battles. The Kenai, which once again is not a tank that I feel really makes a huge difference in the battle, 52%. And then the Haggo has a ridiculous 71%, but only 14 battles, so that will come down. But this, I'm very happy with this little tank, and it's a fun little tier 4. I'm glad that I got it, and I think, honestly, as I play it more and more, this is going to improve, and I think we'll see probably a 56, 57% win rate by the time I'm done playing it. I mean, look at that average experience. That's really high. So, especially for a tier 4, that's pretty good. So, anyway, let's go to the last battle, and then we'll call it a night. And once again, hope you guys have a nice Christmas tomorrow, and I will talk to you soon. Here we go. Okay, so here is another, what I would say, typical keyhole battle. Yo. I'm the little guy. I am going to secure island. Let's do it. Yeah, it's not bad. It kind of putters out, though. See, you're catching up. What's your top speed? And another PZ3. And a Valentine. And a Matilda. Got our hands full here. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Oh, did Ryan just die? Something hit me hard. Yeah. Why on earth did they go down there and then pull back up the wrong way? Dang it, that Panzer IV broke my gun. Oh. Yep. Well, that's what they do. Should I fix it? Yeah, I'm gonna. Dang it. Yeah, I have to hit his collar. He's gonna hit me again. Where'd that PZ4 go? Keep your eyes open for that PZ. Okay. Yep, hit that T1 heavy in the butt. They're pushing over the hill. This is looking really bad. Well, we secure. Okay, I'm going to try to go push this AMX. Cover me. Yeah, please. All right. We got to go back there. Dang it. Incompetent. Okay, yeah, he's I can't do anything. Come around behind. He's pushing out towards me, so surprise him. Give him a little side love. Yeah. I might not be able to. Oh man, this team! What the heck? Golly! Oh. Yeah, he's probably up there to the right somewhere. Yeah. He's got to be sitting up over by like that K5 area. Yeah, to the right. Stupid team. It's like, what are you supposed to do? I mean, you do the best that you can. We did exactly what they asked us to do. We secured the island. And their heavies just were completely not capable to do anything, so. And we even have a KV1 that's part of a clan, I mean, that's like a big clan that's willing to pay for a little symbol there. Well, what can you do? So, another one bites the dust, and that's why I have a 50% win rate, regardless of how well I do, which, once again, unless this thing keeps going for a while longer, I'm probably going to be the top scorer on the team, which is absolutely, yeah, it's usually what happens. It's ridiculous. Bottom tank, top scorer, just shows you what's out there in the pubs. But it's a holiday, too, so, every little kid is out for school, and they're all playing, and no offense, little kids, but it shows. Yep. Let's take a look here and see who was the top scorer. What? No, Mark already told me, so no surprise there. He lived longer than I did and did a great job. And look, our Matilda did pretty good too. So, this is a good thing though. If you look at the team, usually when you have a loss, you see like a bunch of zeros here. We've only got two, Hakam and Dooku, and this T-28. And I mean, you're going to have people that get one-shotted. Ryan got hit right at the beginning of the battle, and that was pretty much over. So he was not able to do anything because he was dead. But both of these teams actually put up a pretty good fight. This KV one was great, but look at where our KVs are. Yeah, what was that? This guy did better, so at least he tried. Too bad. All right, so anyway, that is the Kenho or Kiho or whatever, and it's not like I said. I didn't get to show you a victory with it, but I showed you that the tank itself is plenty competent, and I'm not even at a full 100% crew yet. These guys are still 84%. So, at 84%, it's it's not aiming properly yet. It's not, so once we reach 100%, it's going to get better. And also, once they start getting perks and being able to add camo to this, it'll get better. So, yeah, if you haven't gone down the Japanese line yet, it's a lot of fun. I know I keep saying Chinese. It's because it's late and I'm tired. But they are Japanese tanks. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and we will see you next week.